Now let's take a look at a few examples. These are simply examples of actual sold properties. They by no means indicate what would happen in an actual scenario where you do invest with us. It's just designed to give you an idea of some of actual sold properties. So again, no solicitation. I want to be friendly with the SEC. Here's one in Indianapolis, Indiana. As you can see, normal average neighborhood. And we were able to sell this on the installment sale contract for $350 a month. Very, very nice homes in livable condition. And higher tier bulk REO inventory, kind of on a normal street. Here's another example out in Dayton, Ohio. You can see nice big house on a corner lot, two-story home. And this one sold for $375 a month on the installment sale contract. So this particular investor very pleased to have a high income on this property, expense-free. And then we also have been having good results in Michigan. We have quite a few investors who are scared of Michigan, particularly Detroit, saying, I don't want any properties in Detroit. And kind of a funny story, we had one lady invest with us that said absolutely no properties in Michigan. And then she was very curious to know, as we've been selling Michigan properties, hey, I'm just curious, my property sold for $325 a month. What have some of the Michigan ones gone for? And so here's an example where we sold the Michigan one at $395 a month here in Battle Creek. And so she said, well, maybe I've changed my mind. From now on, send me all the ones in Michigan. It's important to know that you're not buying the property. You're buying and you're selling the property. And so as long as there's a tremendous demand for low-income housing, and even some of the Michigan properties have been going for the higher amount. So no real reason to be particularly scared of Detroit or Michigan. We are selling those properties as well. And in this case, 417 Battle Creek at even a higher amount than some of the other properties. Now, if we take a look at the business model, just to recap, for Duncan and I, real estate investing is a business, okay? We treat it like a business. We've set up this particular wholesale investment model just like a corporation. We have staff in every major market designed to service your needs and execute the sales service package, not only market the property and sell it, but screen the buyers and assist us in executing the contracts, okay? There's many ways to participate. We're really just offering the inventory. What you choose to do with it really is up to you. You can buy our inventory and turn right around and sell it yourself. We've had investors who have bought properties from us and turned right around and sold them on Craigslist for $3,000 to $5,000 higher than what they purchased them from us for. And so you can do that. You can take the do-it-yourself approach. We're also offering mentorship and the opportunity to participate in our business model. And you certainly can take advantage of our sales service package. For a limited time, we're offering that for free. So at no cost, you would be able to buy a property for $21,000. We'll waive the $1,500 sales service package fee, and then essentially within 90 days, we've sold your property for you at a $35,000 to $40,000 face value of the note. So now you have a 20% expense-free income stream, and you've secured a 20% cash-on-cash return. Then you can choose to hold that for the full term of the note, which is 15 or 20 years of solid income, maybe $35,000 to $4,000 a year, which is awesome. Or you can discount the note, and we can certainly help you find investors who are looking for performing notes to be bought on a discount. And definitely there's a lot of demand for that in the marketplace right now. Okay, so just to give you some creative funding sources, we have a lot of investors that say, gosh, Tom, I just don't have $21,000. Well, there are other ways to do these deals, and other creative funding sources that you can utilize. So just some free mentorship. You should definitely take a look at your retirement account and utilizing those funds to invest in real estate if you have not already. Pardon me. There's a product called the Self-Directed IRA, and if you haven't heard of it, you should just do a Google search. Boy, it's an absolutely fantastic product. It allows you to utilize your retirement funds to invest in real estate or a business or any financial instrument of your choosing. And particularly if you have a Roth self-directed IRA, you can have a situation where you're earning tax-free income. So would highly recommend that. And then the other thing that you can do is joint venture with others, pool money together, etc., to come in and purchase bulk REO inventory from us in the Midwest. Okay. Now, so let's take a look at an example of a calculation. This is going to be very conservative on a real property sale that we might execute for you utilizing the self-service package. And again, because of the SEC regulations, I have to stipulate that this is not going to be indicative of every deal. This is just an example deal that would show possible, typical, average returns and be able to walk you through the math of the deal. So you as an investor would buy from us at $21,000. You would secure a deed on a Midwest REO property from us by purchasing at $21,000. Now, if we execute the sales service package, we're going to sell your home for you to a qualified buyer within 90 days, utilizing the installment sale contract that would have a face value of $35,000 in this example. Okay, the payment on that note is going to be $350 per month, and that's essentially what the end buyer is owning the property for. You will also receive the $500 down payment. So you receive the $500 down payment and the $350 a month payments for your end buyer to own this home on the installment sale contract. So if you do the math, that's $4,200 per year that you would earn. Okay, and again, doing the math, my calculations show that that's a 20% cash-on-cash return, absolutely phenomenal cash-on-cash return. Okay, and then you will have the opportunity to sell the seasoned note after 6 to 12 months, and oftentimes the discounted notes are going for 65% of the face value. That may not represent the final value that you can get for the note, but it's an example. And if we use that math, we would then recoup our principal plus an additional $2,000. 65% of the $35,000 face value of the note is $23K. So if you do the math, that's a net profit of an additional $2,000 on top of your $4,200 that you already secured in income. So the grand total in 9 to 12 months on this $21,000 investment is $6,200, and that's a 30% cash-on-cash return, a phenomenal yield on the $21,000 that you initially invested. This business model is extremely powerful. It's extremely competitive in the marketplace. It's very